My brother fell asleep watching the Super Mario movie, and after it ended, he woke up. That was the only thing that was woke about this movie. However, other people will have you believe the latter, like my friend Tim Pool here.
After going and watching the movie, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of how woke the movie is, I'd give it a 6.
Now, I'm a fan of Tim Pool, and I always like to see what the other side has to say. But this opinion, however, I feel like he had a bit of bad luck here. Tim talks about how girl boss is the essential theme of the entire movie.
The film is basically, girl boss, Mario's stupid, Luigi's in a cage the whole time, Mario's completely incompetent, and it's only because of Peach's great leadership that anything actually happens.
What the F word? Bro, girl boss is not the essential theme of the movie.
Mario's stupid.
He wasn't stupid. He was slowly developing his skills to overcome the obstacle. Princess Peach never berated Mario at all. If anything, she was incredibly supportive of Mario. Doesn't sound like a girl boss to me.
Luigi's in a cage the whole time.
Luigi being held captive in a cage, I felt like that was totally unnecessary, and I wish that wouldn't have happened, because when Luigi separated and he went into the Dark Realm, I believe, or the Dark Lands, I thought that he was going to go out and explore haunted mansions, like, in Luigi's mansion, but that didn't occur. I wish I could have seen a little more of Luigi. That was like my only critique about that. Overall, Luigi was just being held captive.
In fact, there's a point in the movie where Peach literally says Mario is nobody, and they cheer. Everyone's like, who's that guy? And she goes, nobody. And they go, yay. And it's like, hold on. Wait, what? Like, even with Luke Skywalker, his story matters. The hero's journey matters. In this movie, Mario doesn't matter at all.
The way Tim Pool frames it almost makes it sound like Mario was completely unimportant. If you watch the film and you aren't bound by the tight grips of politics, when the Toads ask Princess Peach who Mario is, she nervously states, he's not important. She says this because she wants to quell the looming tension in the atmosphere, because the Toads are already anticipating Bowser's conquest. So she doesn't want to make the Toads nervous by saying, oh, I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's capable of.
In this movie, Mario doesn't matter at all.
I completely disagree with this. Mario was absolutely the driving force in this film. I mean, Bowser made it a goal to eliminate Mario because he saw Mario as a threat. And you guys would have to go see the film, because I don't want to spoil the reason as to why he made Mario, a target. All I can say is that Mario is 100% a part of that plot, and he absolutely matters.
The story is about Princess Peach. I think she gets half of the screen time about. And Mario's story in this is ancillary to the main plot, which follows Princess Peach.
All right, from my perspective, it doesn't follow the story of Princess Peach. It more or less follows the fate of the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, to wrap it up with a nice bow, if you are hesitant to go watch this film for whatever reason, because you think that men are going to be looked upon as like weak or whatever the case is, dude, you're okay. You're fine. Go watch it. It's not about that. It's a great movie for the family. Your kids are going to love it if you have kids. And most importantly, you're going to love it. I do want to go ahead and talk about how there's folks out there who are raging at the fact that they didn't give Mario a skirt. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. These people are literally saying that instead of going to watch the film, you should just go play Mario Odyssey, because there is a skin in the game where Mario is dressed in a wedding dress. Here's the thing, man. Do these people really exist? I've gone into the wild and I've never seen a progressive before, but they're always being caught on film, and I really want to see a progressive in their natural habitat, because this is absolutely insane. I can't believe that you're juxtaposing a film in a game and advising people to go play the game because of a certain skin. That's absolutely ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and get into the critiques. Now, I had a lot of questions about the film. However, when I raised my hand in the theaters, no one called on me. Some of the questions I had were, where did Princess Peach learn judo from? Because her fighting style rivals that of Naruto. Why did they make Princess Peach extraordinarily capable if she was never going to use her skills in the film. And my last question is, why did the writers give Princess Peach the line, "I got it on my first try," when talking to Mario about his failures and referring to the obstacle course? I don't know about you guys, man, but I felt like there was a hint of Mary Sue in that line. Now, granted, it was just that line in the entire film, but since everybody's talking about that line and the Mary Sue situation, talking about how, like, you know, Princess Peach is like a perfect princess, a girl boss or whatever, let's go ahead and talk about that entire issue. Now, if you guys don't know what a Mary Sue is, a Mary Sue in writing, in storytelling, in film, a Mary Sue essentially is a very attractive woman, a very competent woman, a woman with an intelligence level beyond Einstein, and every decision she makes is always the correct decision. Now, the reason why I have huge problems with the whole Mary Sue concept is because the fact that, like, if young girls look at Princess Peach performing so amazingly well on that obstacle course, and she states to the audience, "Oh yeah, I got it on my first try." My dude, what kind of expectation are you setting for the young girls? They're gonna look at that and be like, "I want to be like Princess Peach." Yeah, I can definitely do that. I can definitely perform it once amazingly well. Now, I don't want to step on anybody's dreams, okay? But excuse me, young girl, you're not gonna perform it like Princess Peach. I'm sorry, you're not. So that's kind of my big problem with the Mary Sue concept, that it gives these young girls like a very unrealistic standard to try to achieve. And I absolutely hate Mary Sue characters. And the reason why I have this very passionate hate towards these characters is because I fell into the trap of a Mary Sue, except it was the male version, and for the men version, it's called a Gary Stew. Do you guys know the character Itachi Uchiha? Itachi Uchiha is a character from the Naruto universe, who is also a very intelligent, very attractive, and a very capable character in the Naruto universe. I remember when I was 13, I wanted to be that asshole so bad. And it's because he had every quality I wanted. Just to give you an idea as to just how ridiculously unrealistic he is, when he was 6 years old, he had the wisdom of a 50-year-old with vast knowledge in history and in combat. How? And it was stated by other respectable characters that he was very capable of taking on very high level ninjas beyond his years of experience. Fuck you. Fuck you. And in the show, it actually shows him taking on some of the highest level ninja in the entire Naruto universe. And every time he was in trouble or the situation was really bad, somehow he always came out on top. But not only did he come out on top, he always had some bullshit moral lesson he needed to teach while having his back turned to his opponent. Oh, and not to mention that he also had a fucked up backstory too, like always. Dude, I wanted a fucked up backstory too. I used to tell my friends that no one loved me. I'm telling you, man, that shit is as sad as dressing up one of your dead relatives in a clown costume. So yeah, man, that's like my problem with Gary Stews and Mary Sues. If you ever hear any character in literature, stories, or even in film talk about how they achieved something in like a very short amount of time, red flag. Don't listen to him. That character does not exist. Fuck that character. Anyways, yeah, listen, I highly recommend this movie. Go ahead and watch it with your family. It's a great film. It's a great animated film, and you'll definitely enjoy the film. The graphics are unbelievable. I walked away in awe, and not only that, I ended up walking away with like happiness. I did. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys, and yeah, hopefully you guys learned something today.